good morning, Ann Arbor, and welcome to today's show.
Today on the show, we'll be discussing human participation in nuclear bomb tests.
Today, also on the show, we will actually be having some special guests. Those special guests include Dr. Meredith Crawford, the executive designer of the HumRRO experiments. These experiments kind of involve nuclear weapons tests involving human subjects. Next on the show, we'll be having scientist Dr. Adam Baum, a special in radiation effect on effect. Good morning, Meredith. How are you?
Hi. All right, so whether the soldiers were requested to formally give their consent is pretty unknowable, because in the Army, or any other military service, for example, they generally do what they're told to do, what they're asked to do. So there's no question of the soldiers' behalf of their own personal safety. They just kind of sign and read the fine print, or don't read the fine print. And that's the way most of them go about their lives, just like I give patients prescriptions, and I do not question it. In addition, no troops were exposed anywhere where anybody thought there was any danger. So you ask the question, so what? And so what? I've asked that question myself, and I've thought about it. It was the first human resources research organization project. It was really pretty well agreed upon before I got up here from Tennessee. So we did what we could, and we established a 90-second safe zone for the soldiers, all right? Now, we sort of determined this, but it's very accurate, just like the rest of science. You know, we thought about it, 90 seconds, it's a good number. Can you agree upon that? You can. Can you agree upon that? No? No?
Oh.
I think you can now, right?
I don't know. I'd actually like to hear what Dr. Adam Baum has. Good morning, Dr. Adam. How are you?
Good morning. Dr. Crawford, what you need to understand is that the claims you've made to the soldiers regarding their safety in the aftermath of the bomb and the subsequent radiation are not really anchored in any scientifically sound data. You could even go as far to say that your claims are based more on hypotheses rather than scientific data. And in fact, by moving directly to human experimentation, you could even say that you were practicing unethical and immoral research.
Unethical? Well, you know, this research sort of had to do with our attitude, our feeling, our motivation for providing what we thought was the proper safety net for soldiers, all right? So we did what we could, and I don't think there was anything else that we could have done to prevent, you know, the potential harm of soldiers who had signed on to the waivers anyways. They were following instructions, and I was giving those instructions.
Wow, very interesting. Thank you for those claims.
And now to reporter Robert Parkins, who has Kyle and Alec, two soldiers involved in the HumRRO experiments.
Hi, today with me I have two soldiers, Kyle and Alec, and I'm going to be interviewing them about their experience with the testing. So first to you, Alec, what was your role in the testing at the bomb site?
Well, actually, there was just a bulletin where I was stationed in Mexico, and just thought it'd be a good cause for the country just to give into a little. Made me fill out a lot of papers, a lot of medical bullshit, personal history. Felt like they were writing a book about me. Then they made me sign papers saying I wouldn't talk about what we were doing over there. Here I am, live TV. The test itself, goddamn, I've never seen anything in my life. Just had machines attached to me, and we just had to stand out there and walk towards ground zero for like, half an hour until we were signaled in. But
very well. And your experience, Kyle?
I was just a small town kid trying to defend his country, doing what I was, told to do by my superiors. Sort of countering to what he said. Part of my activities, they weren't well documented. Even today, I have different health issues. Unfortunately, I can't claim those to what I was doing in defending my country.
Interesting. So you bring up health issues. What kind of health issues do you have these days, Soldier Alec?
well, at the end of the test, we were thrown into the showers and asked a bunch of questions like, did we sweat, did we piss, did we have heartbeating fast? We have a lot of medical records, and I actually, I found a lump. I had a lot of hair loss. I started coughing up blood, and I found out I got the leukemia.
The leukemia?
Leukemia. So I got that bone marrow transplant about 6 months ago, and ever since I've been a little better.
Good to hear. Your experience, Kyle?
I've had similar experiences, unfortunately, since I wasn't labeled as a human research subject. my medical records, the record keeping in terms of what I was exposed to wasn't well documented. I am suffering from similar symptoms. I too have also developed leukemia, experiencing hair loss, pain in my organs, and things along those lines as well.
And did the doctors say you had leukemia?
He did not.
Interesting dialogue with my soldiers, Alec and Kyle. Back to you at the main front.
Wow, what interesting it sounds. Dr. Meredith's planes of 90 seconds might not have been enough. Unfortunately, we do have leukemia results and other cancers and illnesses. Maybe this raises the question that radiation does cause illnesses and other genetical mutations. But more on this next week. Reporting live here in Ann Arbor, reporter Joe Wakeford and Amanda Rose here. Thank you very much, and until next time, stay classy, Ann Arbor.